Come to Unit 7, Past Simple, Was and Were. This is Istanbul. It's a modern city. There are a lot of skyscrapers, shopping areas, cars, buses, and people. It's a crowded city. 100 years ago, Istanbul was a different city. There weren't any skyscrapers or shopping malls. There were lots of trees and less people. The streets were very quiet. Affirmative. Past simple sentences with was and were in affirmative form. I was at home. You were happy. He was a student. She was tired. It was wonderful. We were out. You were very slim. They were teachers. Negative. I wasn't at home. You weren't happy. He wasn't a student. She wasn't tired. It wasn't wonderful. We weren't out. You weren't very slim. They weren't teachers. Interrogative. Was I at home? Were you happy? Was he a student? Was she tired? Was it wonderful? Were we out? Were you very slim? Were they teachers? Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with the past simple of the verb be. Conversation between A and B. What was the weather like last weekend? Actually, it wasn't bad. It was sunny and warm. Where were they yesterday morning? They were with their parents. How many girls were there in the class? There were 18 girls in the class. Were you in Italy 10 years ago? Yes, I was. Exercise 2. Write questions for the answers. Where were you 2 days ago? I was at home 2 days ago. Where were they last week? They were on holiday last week. Who were at the party? Tom and Sally were at the party. Where were you a year ago? I was in London a year ago. How was the weather? It was cold and rainy. Exercise 3. Fill in the gaps with am, is, are, was, or were. Number 1. Jane and Sally were at school yesterday. 2. Jane is my classmate. She sits next to me. 3. I'm exhausted. I want to take some rest right now. 4. Bob and Tim were in England last weekend. 5. Are your parents at home now? 6. She was a teacher 10 years ago. 7. Was the photographer at the party last weekend? 8. Was Lady Diana a princess in the past? Exercise 4. Use the prompts to ask questions, then write answers. Use past simple of verb to be. A. Was there a red car in the garage yesterday? B says, yes, there was. A. Who were you with last night? B says, I was with Emma. A. Were Mozart and Beethoven actors? B says, no, they weren't. A. Where was George yesterday? B says, he was at hospital. A. Was the pharmacy open after 9 p.m. yesterday? B says, no, it wasn't. Exercise 6. Listen and complete the gaps with the correct form of the verbs. We ran 100 kilometers in the marathon. What did he say to you? My brother studied all night. I wrote 10 letters yesterday. They knew the truth. The baby cried for hours. He brought a new dictionary for us. We didn't swim in the pool. I went to bed after midnight. Exercise 7. Write the past simple of the verbs. Laugh, laughed. Run, ran. Break, broke. Tidy, tidied. Stay, stayed. Change, changed. Eat, ate. Come, came. Write, wrote. Sleep, slept. Wake, woke. Say, said. See, saw. Hate, hated. Kiss, kissed. Bring, brought. Study, studied. Cook, cooked. Know, knew. Swim, swam. Cry, cried. Leave, left. Complete the sentences with the past simple of the verbs in brackets. 1. They didn't have a good time at Bob's party last weekend. 2. Last Tuesday, Jane came home very late. 3. Did Kate go to the supermarket yesterday? 4. Children studied for the exam last night. 5. Did Samantha and Lucy clean the house yesterday afternoon? 6. When did you see him? 7. What did she eat for breakfast? 8. They didn't visit the Sea Museum yesterday. 9. Where did he study politics? 10. Alfred woke up very early. Look, we use the simple past tense for actions which happened at a definite time in the past. For example, Diana left the school in 1999. For repeated actions in the past, but they don't continue anymore. For example, when I was a student at the university, I usually studied in the library. For actions which happened one after another in the past. For example, first he woke up, then he had breakfast. Writing. Write an email to one of your friends and tell about your last vacation in details. Use simple past tense. Answer these questions in your email. Which questions? Question 1. Where were you? Question 2. How long was the trip? Question 3. Why did you go there? Question 4. How was the weather? Question 5. What kind of holiday was it? Question 6. What activities did you do there? Question 7. What did you see there? Question 8. Do you recommend it? You start your writing with dear, with the name of the receiver. I am writing to tell you. You start your email with I'm writing you to tell you about my holiday. You write your own answer. You finish it with the word love because you are sending it to your close friend.